It's Martin here, and welcome to another episode of the Friday Closing Bell for the week ending 10th of January 2014. That's correct, right? 2014. As you can see, the market that we have here is definitely all not too bad, although the futures is down about 2 points. We still see KLCI is about down just 1 point, which is very good as the way the setup it has been, right? And let's look at some of our notes that we have last week. And what do we have here? Now, last week, we said that this is actually the first week of correction. Okay, first week of correction. Let's take a look at it, what I mean by correction in here. So you can see from the top left side here, the market last week was just only 5 days, so the market was moving sideways. We did have this so-called little small doji. Can you see the white bar there, just about 3 bars from where we see now, sort of like an unconfirmed doji. So that's the attention. Remember that day we were hoping, really hoping, that we would see a 2-bar reversal, right? A 2-bar reversal did not happen. Instead, the market closed lower, just about 5 points. So I saw weaknesses coming in there. Just look at the tension, the last 3 bars in there, and that's what's going to set in, and perhaps putting a tone what's going to happen. Now remember, we talk about back to my note here, the support at 1830. The support at 1830, which is very important, it did not hold up. Okay, so the 1830 support did not hold up, so that is why we are very cautious in this market. Okay, so 1830 must hold up, and it did not. Okay, now going to the FBM 70, I will show you the weekly chart of the KLCI, no doubt, but just bear with me for a moment. Now this is the KLCI chart that you see here, pretty much in sideways mode. It did clock a 1420, have a support now at about 14,100 level there. So that's the key thing. It still has to be support in here. So this, I know Carol did ask about today about the support as well as the interest now on the mid and small cap stock. Definitely the mid and small cap stock will have a lot of attention because we are coming to the Chinese New Year. However, having said that, that rally is over. Whatever we have now are very sporadic. You get it, it's like you get ang pao and you run with it, because these tend to be very so-called smart money driven. I do believe going to the last week of the Chinese New Year, this might just fade out. If you have a decent, you see first sign of weakness, you might just want to exit or use an ATR, whatever you can, try to anticipate the so-called sell-off that we have. Look for SOW now. Look for SOW now. That's more important, right? So this is the FBM set. So remember, this support at 14,050 level must hold. The 14,050 level must hold. We are seeing lower high. That tells you a lot of weakness are coming into the market. Okay. Now just want to go back here and show you the weekly chart that tells you pretty much sum up what we see. Now, if you look at the weekly chart in here, you have a beautiful 2-bar reversal. A 2-bar reversal, which is a sign of weakness in the background on the weekly chart. So that will tell you what's going to happen is a lot of selling would happen this week. Now, typically when we do have correction for the KLCI, we are looking somewhere about 3 bars, 3-bar reversal, right? So we have the 2-bar reversal here, okay, 2-bar reversal here, another bar. If it does break the 1830 has been broken down. So we have to wait for the 1820 to break down, and perhaps a support at 1800, 1800 level in there. That's a support level. Look for correction. Don't look for any buy. Of course, in any particular single stocks, you would see a run from that one. Okay, now let's go on to the foreign funds, which I will talk about now. Oh, it's not up yet. Okay, let me just bring it in. And on the chart here, which is still this a stock purchase, not stock purchase. People want to look at what I am, sort of analyzing. Now, judging, again, probably pretty much updating you on what's happened this morning posting. Now, you could see on the chart here, okay, on the right hand side, that's a VSA chart. We saw the red, okay, the red arrow pointing down. That's actually pointing down to uptrust. Okay, uptrust was confirmed. Remember, the VSA chart that I have in here will confirm much earlier, and since the trend has moved down, so once you have the uptrust, we will try to look for 2 bar sell down. We did have the 2-bar sell down, so we have set sell down, but still support 1830. As you can see on the chart on the right hand side there, you can see it there. Okay, that has turned red. Volumes are coming in, meaning a lot of people are getting out. Okay, institutions are getting out, that's for sure. Now, if you look at the foreign funds flow, which is the just top of the VSA chart, the red at pay attention when we saw that red arrow. Can you see that red arrow on the right side? Okay, that red arrow on the right side, where the arrow pointing down, you could see there is a so-called what we have a mushrooming top. So you could see the 5-day rolling average roll over. You see that rolling over, and subsequently this was also confirmed from my visit that I visited Mr. Pong Teng Siu, which is the head of Inter-Pacific, and he said that this buying was partly due to what we saw, the political crisis which is happening in Bangkok. So some of the funds which already been parked there, just move it over here, do a couple of overnights, kind of turnover before they move back. Now, the Bangkok things should have some sort of outcome come January 30, because I believe January 31st is our Chinese New Year, but the election is on February 2nd. You may hear news they are trying to block this. So that will be interesting to see what's going to be happening from then onwards. So that's from the foreign fund flows. Okay, now let's look at the next thing I want to show you is the Singapore side. Okay, this is a weekly